everyone, it's Lynn again, and I am here today to show you my everyday makeup routine. Even though I don't really see anyone, I kind of just spend most of my time inside on the computer. Social life is no longer in my vocabulary. I still love doing my makeup though because it puts me in the right mindset to start a day, and also it makes me feel happy. While you're watching me get ready, we'll also be chit-chatting about confidence, about having boss bitch energy, about beauty standards and how I've interacted with that as an Asian American. Before we begin, thank you to Sephora Collection for partnering with me. I'll be talking about their new foundation line. So without further ado, let's go. Let's get us started. Whoop. Hello. Editing Lynn is jumping in really quick to preface the video by saying that confidence and beauty standards intersects with so many identities. We're talking about people who are of darker complexion, who are plus size, who are trans, who are queer. That being said, I'll be linking some creators from multiple platforms down below where you can check them out and be seen because you deserve to be represented. I didn't want to make a shallow or surface level confidence talk where I'm just like, take good photos of yourself and like, just think more positively, because that's just not realistic, you know? So I'm hoping that you guys find a little bit of solace and be sure to check out those creators down below. Okay, I have washed my face, it's all clean, and I'm gonna run through my skincare really quick. Let's talk about confidence and being comfortable in my own skin. Not gonna lie, if you saw me walking down the street, you'd be like, oh damn, she's self-assured. She got her shit together. Does that necessarily mean that I'm confident 24/7? No, but I generally do exude confidence and I do have quite good self-esteem. That has been a culmination of many things. Making it through an immigrant household with my mental state in one piece. Growing up on the internet where there are a lot of unadulterated, uncalled for, damn, you have the audacity to say that. And also taking self-timer pics in public, that is definitely a self-esteem builder. Let's talk about that. How Gen Z and millennials grew up in a digital space. Social media, the internet has brought a lot of cool things. Communication, very cool. And it also comes with its quite hefty set of problems. Since I've been doing creative things on social media for quite a few years now, I came to unlearn the toxicity that comes with it, such as comparing yourself to someone else's lifestyle, the things they have that you don't have, or their statistics and numbers. I started learning that from a pretty young age, learning to value what I have to offer and what I already have in life, ways I can share my story and share my voice. Life is too short to give a fuck about someone else's opinion and to let their opinion dictate your happiness and your life. If you really think about it, we are on a planet that is dying, so we might not even be here in the next like 2 decades. That is so microscopic compared to the rest of the universe. We're literally specks of dust. What we do with our time here should be time that we're spending seeking our own happiness, not someone else's idea of happiness. But that's not realistic. Life is full of a bunch of hardships, but that is the mindset and energy that we should be manifesting for ourselves as the end goal. Before we jump into makeup, I'm gonna put in contacts so I can see. I'm not crying, you are. I think these tears are befitting for the conversation we're about to have. What is life for a capitalistic society without struggling? Everyone has different insecurities. What I've been working on is where I source my confidence. I love external validation so much. We're talking about my entire life, I thought my self-worth and that my contribution to society was determined by my accomplishments, by the accolades I was awarded, by my GPA. Heck, even like praise from an authority figure. Oh man, I'll admit it, that still contributes to my self-esteem. It's really hard to feel confident and good about yourself when you're failing. Failure is not fun, y'all. If you're an eldest daughter, you get me, because as the oldest daughter, there is a different kind of expectation, burden of labor that you're given to not only succeed in academics, but to support and nurture your family and take care of younger siblings along the way. It's really easy to feel behind and that you're not doing enough for yourself and the people around you. Feeling shit is a part of life. Your moments of feeling unworthy and not enough are valid, but that is not the case. That is not a fact. And I tell myself when I am sad, so I get through it. I'm going in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. It's about time we got started in the makeup. This is very sticky and tacky, like my sense of humor. I love that I'm making a self-deprecating joke as I'm talking about confidence. We're off to a great start, Lynn. Now that my face is primed, I'm gonna go in with this concealer by Rihanna. I love that I'm putting on concealer while I'm unrevealing my deepest insecurities. Here are a few of the things that have helped me unlearn the desire for external validation and feeling unworthy. First of all, dressing dressing the way I want. Someone who is confident in the clothes they wear and how they hold themselves up in that clothing. Dressing the way you want and finding clothing that suits your body shape and your personality, automatic confidence booster. I felt restricted by the way I dressed for so long. I thought in elementary school that the peak of fashion were what the white girls were wearing, which were Abercrombie and Fitch t-shirts. And in middle school, I decided that I myself must protest patriarchy by rejecting any form of femininity. So I refused to wear skirts, dresses, the color pink. I hated the color pink. And for what reason? It's a color. Gender binary for clothing. Not it. I'm a lot happier and more confident by mixing colors and patterns and not dressing to express my gender through what society thinks gender is. And it's so freeing, y'all. Secondly, self-care. And I don't mean like throwing on a face mask and doing a facial. Social media has kind of made self-care a tiny bit performative when self-care really is very diverse and it looks different for everyone. For me, it looks like giving myself the emotional, the mental, and physical space to like take a fucking breather. I do a lot of that by journaling, making art, playing piano, and listening to music. Whatever creates a safe environment where you can feel valid in what you're feeling, that is self-care. And when I'm really feeling down in the dumps and not having faith in what I do, my friends and family, I give them a call and they're always there for me. Are they your friend if they can't hype you up, if they can't gas you up when you're wearing a fire outfit? In all honesty, having such a close-knit group of friends and family who love me, who I trust, they remind me that I'm enough of a person, that I'm truly loved. Y'all know who you are. You're watching this, y'all my homies. Y'all my homies. And I can say right now in the present, I have never felt more comfy in my skin than I've ever had before. Okay, now we are going to apply the foundation. I will be using the Sephora's Best Skin Ever foundation in 16Y along with their Makeup Match foundation brush. And this duo has been unstoppable for me. I don't go out very often, I don't get photographed very often, and this foundation has been absolutely lovely because it has buildable coverage. I used a makeup brush to pull it on. Like, look at that application, y'all. For everyday casual wear, this foundation is perfect because it feels so lightweight and it goes on so naturally that it just kind of looks like a second skin. Sephora collection released 50 shades with this foundation line, which is quite a large number for an initial shade range. Jackie Aina would be proud. These little frosted glass bottles are made of 30% recycled material, and along with this quality, their foundation is only $20. They never sacrificed their formula for affordability. It just blends so effortlessly. Damn, look at how smoother than your Tinder date could ever be. If you're interested in checking it out, I have the link down in the description. I say this sincerely that this is one of the best foundations I've ever used for the price point, especially. Their website also has swatches and a foundation on different people, so you can get an accurate idea of what shade you'll be. Thank you Sephora Collection for working with me. Y'all are the foundation of this video. Get it? Cause foundation. Makeup. Yeah, this is why I'm not a beauty guru. Okay. You're going to be setting this into place with some Fenty Beauty. This is Fenty Beauty's Pro Filter Loose Setting Powder in the shade Banana. This powder smells so nice. It makes me smell like a snack. Because I am a snack. That will be setting the stage. We're talking about beauty standards. Let's get this straight. Beauty standards are damaging to everyone, but they're especially damaging to some people more than others. Women, BIPOC, and queer individuals are especially negatively impacted by beauty standards. BIPOC and or queer women are held to different degrees of success, different standards of success. What a cisgendered white man has to do to get recognition is far lower than what a woman of color has to do. And it's also through the framing of beauty standards that their bodies are profited off of. This idea of orthodox beauty is so deeply ingrained in our social institutions. It's not just in social media and marketing. It's everywhere. It's in our education system. It's codified into our law. It's part of everyday life and the vernacular we use and the way that we think. Beauty standards, they're not gonna be abolished anytime soon. We're not dismantling the white patriarchy anytime soon. Tell me that you're studying sociology without telling me that you're studying sociology. I apologize for getting so wordy and scholarly on you guys. This part of me usually does not come out on YouTube very often, but I am very passionate about this because more often than not, we talk to ourselves in the sense of why aren't we white enough? Why aren't we skinny enough? Why aren't we A, B, C? And why don't we feel better about ourselves? Why do we compare ourselves to so many people? And we make it an individualized fault. And really, this is all a very macro level overarching societal issue, and you should not be blaming yourself. However, in the wise words of Audre Lorde, change starts with the self. It starts with you. So let's talk about some strategies to counter beauty standards. I'm using this nude medium palette from Huda Beauty. First off, how are you talking to yourself? Let's admit it, your inner dialogue, your own thoughts criticize you way more than film critics have criticized the Emoji Movie. Some of that may be involuntary, it may not be within your control. I found that speaking more kindly to myself by not making self-deprecating jokes, cheesiest shit ever, but affirmations are everything. AP psychology teacher, my junior year of high school, she was the most sarcastic, energetic, and loud person I ever had as a teacher. Every single day without fail, we would recite 3 affirmations. It was kind of cheesy shit, like it's okay not to be okay, I am enough, I am not validated by my grades, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, when I say the things you say about yourself and how you treat yourself impact your mindset, yo. Every time we had a substitute teacher in that class, we'd be like, yo, wait, why haven't we said our affirmations yet? Sticks and stones may break my bones. Words will definitely hurt you, or they could help you. Secondly, are you happy with your social media timeline? How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel down about yourself? The people and profiles you follow should contribute to your inspiration, your joy, which is why I suggest a social media cleanse can be really healthy. It can look like spending less time on social media, but for me, it also looked like following more people who had different backgrounds, unfollowing people who I would have very unproductive political conversations with. The people on your TL should not be putting you down, and if they are, boot them out the door, yeah. And to close out talking about beauty standards, experiment with what makes you feel comfortable and happy. Jumping in one last time to say that not everyone has a safe space. Not everybody has the right environment to start experimenting in. And people that you'd want to support you the most are the people that can end up being the most toxic to you. If you're just looking for the littlest bit of motivation, whether it's to start wearing skirts, wearing makeup, getting that boob job, or wearing a binder, I'm here for you. And my heart's here for you. I support you. You have my support right now. Do it. I will now be putting on shimmery eyeshadows, sparkle with this Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez palette. Now for me, to talk about how I've interacted with beauty standards as a Southeast Asian American. How everyone on TikTok says, thank you, Lucy Liu. Well, for me, that person is Brenda Song. Thank you, Brenda Song. Like every other non-white person, I grew up with very little visual representation of me in the media. And if there was representation, they were always racially stereotyped side characters, which not cool, not good for my confidence. As much as confidence and beauty is something you feel rather than what you look like, seeing people who look like me be portrayed as beautiful and confident in the media and how that was completely lacking did a lot for my childhood rearing. A song played London Tipton in The Sweet Life on Deck, and she was one of the only Southeast Asian women that I had growing up besides Michelle Phan. A common harmful misconception is that Asian Americans are a monolith. They're all the same, which is not true. East Asians, Southeast Asians, South Asians are all very different people, and once you get down to each ethnic group, they're even more different. It's why the model minority myth is so harmful. Me being a Vietnamese American and being stereotyped for being naturally smart, good at math, when really Southeast Asian Americans like Hmong, Cambodian, Viet, Thai, Laotian people actually have one of the lowest educational attainment rates in America. We're talking about how they're the least likely to graduate high school and to attend college. They're less likely to have access to socioeconomic resources. The checkbox of Asian American or Pacific Islander is such a general assumption of who we are that people don't see the complexities and the deeply rooted issues that a lot of Asian Americans face. Racism, discrimination still happens to Asian Americans, yo. Did we forget about how Asians all over the world are being treated right now due to the coronavirus? With that, I'm now very proud of my heritage, although it was not always that way. When I was younger, it was not trendy to be Asian. It was not trendy to like anime. Seeing how middle parts, Asian fashion, a bunch of cultural appropriation, the fox eye trend is all so mainstream and cool now. I used to purposefully widen my eyes when I was taking photos with friends as a selfie because I thought my eyes were small and I didn't like how small they were, especially when I wore my glasses. You know what the kids used? They used to do the Chinese, Japanese both thing. Like, oh my god. And now people are doing the fox eye trend and doing like this. After years of Asian people facing racism and discrimination and Asian women being called exotic and fetishized, it's cool to have this East Asian ethnic feature now. The trends are changing, and if that doesn't tell you how unreliable, unfactual society is in determining beauty standards, I don't know what does. I don't know what does. I'm using the Stila waterproof, wait, I have to read the entire title. Stila, stay all day waterproof liquid eyeliner micro tip. Fun fact about this eyeliner, I watched Minari a couple of days ago, which is a Korean American film, own voice. It's about an immigrant family. It's a family drama, a portrait of all the struggles and the burdens they bear while chasing the American dream. Let me tell you something, I sobbed my heart out. This eyeliner did not budge. It's more stubborn than my Asian mother. Having white standards of beauty impressed on me all throughout my childhood took a very long time to unlearn. Before I started doing my makeup today, I took some selfies with my bare face and like, damn, I look cute. I love my bare face. And everyone should feel that way without having to go through that toxic stage of life where you just don't like the way you look, even though you're already beautiful. Okay, we're gonna finish out this look. We're using the Benefit Gimme Brow, lifting up my brow. In the little elementary school me that got made in China stickers stuck on them. I would be so proud of how I feel about my beauty and my heritage now. I'm using Sephora's Matte Perfection Blush Duo in Peach Blossom, and I'm doing that along the contour. And then I like to do, as the kids call it nowadays, get double cheeked up with this Milk Makeup Lip Eye Cheek Shimmery Stick. I really love how it adds more color while adding a little bit of a glow. For lips, I have a Sephora lip liner. I lightly line my lips like that, like so. Now I'm glossing it up with Fenty Beauty's Versatile Gloss Bar, and it's perfect for every makeup look. It looks hella flattering on every skin complexion. And that is my makeup look. Let's take the clips out. Damn, I look sexy. Damn. Okay, y'all, thanks for getting ready with me today. It's okay if you're not feeling confident or feeling like hella sexy after watching this video. It is a very long process that we're all working towards. Be kinder to yourself. I am here to support you through that hot girl shit, whatever that may look like. Thank you once again for Sephora Collection for being the homies. Be sure to check out their Best Skin Ever foundation in the description box. And with that, I hope you guys have a lovely day. I hope your hearts are a little bit warm, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!